Okay, guys, after a long, hard-fought battle, sometimes you just have to cut your losses and realize that technology has gotten the best of you. And apparently, some changes that were made in Jing to SWF files and how they interact with our other applications just doesn't work anymore. Last time I tried it was probably maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and the files just aren't working. So unfortunately, I don't want to get too far behind in the grading of these things. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the feedback that you need, so that you can make any adjustments to what you're doing with your products. This is an important part of the course. I just want to make sure that everybody's on the right track here. So what I'm going to need you guys to do is, if you did submit your word processing example, your spreadsheet example, or now we're getting close to the end of the week for your presentation example, then what I'm going to need you guys to do is actually go into your history and copy the URL for it instead. So, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really, really easy. I was just trying to avoid having to mess with it if at all possible. So you can see kind of down at my little sun for Jing is down at the bottom of the screen, and if you use Screencast-O-Matic or something like that, then this doesn't really apply to you. This is just for people who saved it as an SWF file. That's the file type that I'm having problems with. So if you go over your little sun here, this is the little area, the capture area that you use to create your screencast in the first place. But if you click on this little screen area that says history, go ahead and click on that, and then you're going to see a listing of all of the different screencasts and screen captures and things like that you've done before. So what you're looking for, and it will automatically save everything that you've done, in this account. If you see something that looks like a little film strip, it's got these little, holes punched on the side, that is a video file. You can, obviously it's defaulted to search both types, but if you click as well just videos, then you'll be able to see that. So what I'm going to do to convert this to a URL that I can easily access is I'm going to double click on just any one of the files, and you're obviously looking for the one that you're looking for. And then you're going to see that it'll pop up, and these are the options that you had when you first looked at it. Now if you have it saved as an SWF, then this is the save option that you were using. What I need you to do though is to go into the share via screencast.com. Go ahead and click that. And then what it's going to do is start saving it. You'll see this little like upload link, and it will tell you it, and sometimes it takes a while depending on what else is running on your machine. Mine is going to take a really, well, maybe not a really long time. Oh yeah, no, it's going to take a really long time because I'm also running Camtasia to make the screencast in the first place. So I'm not a very good example. It's going to take a very, very long time. And I'm not going to wait until the end. What I will tell you though is after this little green, it's going to be a little green area. You'll see a bar moving across indicating how far you are in the process. Once it's done with that, it will tell you that it's copied the link, you're all set. From that point then, all you have to do is then go into your class. Let's just imagine that that's done, that it said it copied it to my clipboard, and then I'm going to go into wherever I need to submit the document. Remember, my view is going to be a little bit different from yours. I don't know if it's going to allow me in fact, since I'm not technically a student. But if I click on here again, then you will see an option to go ahead and it'll say write the submission. What you can do just to make it easy is just click write submission and go in here and hit Control V, and that's V as in Victor, and then it's just going to go ahead and copy the URL directly in there. There's nothing else that you need to do. That will be the link that I'll be able to use to access it. If you do have any problems, and again, we've got deadlines coming up on Friday, if you need the weekend to get this done, and I just want to make sure that I'm getting the feedback to you guys that you need. So just if you can do that sometime in the next few days, then I can go in, I can start grading all of your stuff, get everybody caught up, so then we're moving into the midterm and everybody knows where they're at. Okay? Thanks everybody, and again, just let me know if you have any questions.